Okay, this is the Dow on the daily, and we were in a big box since, let me think, about middle of December, I think. We broke up into here, ran right into the last day of the year, literally. Once we gapped down into 2014 open, we have never closed the gap. So all the touches of this dotted line, this resistance area, were sold. So on Tuesday, the first day back in the US, we sold, held our position, looked as if we were going to hold yesterday, and then but we broke the once we broke the close, we just dropped and dropped and dropped. We're back to, we've tested this support here and this hammer here. So we are below the 50 EMA, but we have some support here. So what I think, with very little data tomorrow, we might just drift sideways and possibly push back into the box. At which stage, any moves to some of these levels, particularly 16,300, 16,400, will then see that potentially move back down to the lows. What was now support will be resistance. So this was support. We held it for about a week, and now we've broken. This is resistance. So this is the main key area I would look to short. So some strangeness in the markets, in that normally with you get convergent markets, you get a weak Dow with a weak euro, but we have not got that. We've got the Dow in an incredible bust up here against all the odds, really. And we were holding this 38.2%. But you're between the 50 and the 200 EMA. I thought we'd at least want to come down and test this level. I thought we'd break that. I thought that high was sold. We'd broken that trend line, and as soon as we broke that level there, we go right down to 134.50. That's not happened. So now the euro is a buy at 136.30 to see if we can retest this level up here. And the pound has had 3 huge days to the upside. So once we held this 164.20, we just shot up to 166.36. So the pullback, 166 is the pullback area there, to see if we can get to 167.50. High RSI, so you would be buying high. I think we might move sideways, possibly retest this support next week, and then run up if that trend is to continue. So the Aussie is still weak. I just haven't touched the Aussie, and that's just all eyes are selling. One thing that is of a concern is the move to this safe haven. Had this level marked off on my chart. We touched it today, and so the gold is right up at resistance level. So this is a buy at 1250 to see if we can now get to 1300. And the oil has also still held up. We come in contact with the 200 and drop back. So I would steer clear of the oil. The beans, ever since they touched that 200, have been selling. Now that the wheat is definitely putting in, definitely trying to reverse here. But this has been hard to play, and we've engulfed 2 days of price action there. But that is quite hard to play. And the corn, after this big move up here, we're sort of trapped in the range, really. So the grains, it's not the best time of year to trade the grains anyway. We need to wait until the crop reports come out. So if you just mark off the high and low of that box, we're just trapped in that this big range bar. We are just ranging in that. I mean, this is holding, but that's a pretty small move. And we could, all the time we're just floundering around here, we could just break this S1 pivot, could just break this low here on this box, and then continue to the downside. So I'm still not getting excited about grains. I still think they are problematic. Right, rough rice I am stopped out of now. Got in around about here, took a move up there, took some off, and left some on, kept the stop underneath this support, and now I'm stopped out. So I will stand aside of that one, not seeing any setups. Right, stocks, potash. This would have been a good short. That's a lovely short up there. But I didn't trade it because I thought there wasn't a clear sell signal. Okay, and we made a nice high. We didn't close below it next day. We certainly did start breaking key support levels with that close at 34.18. There was certainly high RSI. Now we come all the way down to this 50% level. So I would like to hold on to this. So it stands aside, I should say. We've tested this hammer. I'm going to give this one more day, see if this can hold, see if the grains hold up, because this is grains related, and then start to buy to see if we can break back up again. And Man Group, I'm just standing aside at the moment because I like that one, but standing aside. Take has come back off, and Esure has finished up there. It was certainly a very, very overbought up there, and that's just dropping down. So I'm going to leave that and see if we can come down to 264 for a buy. Okay, I'll do a good, not wanting to engage too much in stocks at this stage of the week anyway. But if this market's going to sell, then I will start scanning for shorts, and I will start putting orders in the book to pick up some pullbacks ready for another possible leg down. Let's just look at some UK ones. That is interesting. This is WH Smith's new high, close below next day. I will be shorting this one. I'm going to hold out for 10.42 because that's a key price on that one, and my stop is going to have to be 10.58 to see if that can at least get back down underneath this support level and start to retrace down to 9.75 hopefully. And look at one or two US stocks. Goldman's. We're seeing a great opportunity to get in some of these stocks. They were very expensive, and we're just sitting on the 170. So I would very much like to get involved in Goldman's. So I'm very happy for that to come down. I would be very interested at the 166 area. So I'm going to stand back and see if that can come lower, and then consider a buy. I am in NGLS, and that has gap down. I am just about break even there, I think. Yeah, I'm break even. So I need to manage my stop. A little bit lapse in not ramping the stop up on that one because it was a bit of a spinning top up there. I am going to just ramp my stop to just under that pivot, which is 50-60 area. Okay. Right, I'll do a proper stock scan over the weekend. That's it for now, and see you in the next update.